Is that an accident? Somebody went into the road?
I would imagine he wouldn't just drive.
Oh, somebody got rear-ended.
Man.
Real.
I hope you weren't recording that.
Oh, I was recording that. Hope everybody's okay. Looks like somebody got rear-ended over there. I'm not sure how that happened. Anyway, we're on our way to Stillwater for our annual summer trip, 2020. We always get nervous with the places we go camping sometimes. It's Stillwater Reservoir, Moose River Plains. It's like first come, first serve, and you never know what you're going to get when you get there and who's going to be there. Somebody could be leaving the best site right now, but there could be somebody else in a boat waiting to take it. So we don't know. It's just it's one of the bummers about these trips because I wish I could call the ranger that's sitting there and be like, can you just slide over site number 33 for us, please? We'd like the islands if it's open. Somebody should be taking, what else are they doing? Checking boats for invasive species. Like, that's important. Anyway.
But
so, yeah.
The good thing is, for Stillwater, you have to have a boat.
Right.
So that limits how many people. It's not like Moose River Plains where you just pull up in a car.
Anybody. And I've heard Moose River Plains has been super busy these past couple months because all the campgrounds are closed. So it used to be a great kept secret, but another beautiful area. So anyway, we'll keep you posted. We are quite a ways away. We're basically up we're on Route 81 North. Just got through Central Square. So we got another several exits to go on 81, and we cut across, I think, through Adams. Do we get to go by the windmills?
Yeah.
Is that this trip?
Route 177.
Route 177.
Through Lowellville.
Lowellville. There's all kinds of windmills. You never know how big they are until you get up next to them. They're enormous. I'm not sure I'd like to have one of those as I sit drinking my coffee in the breakfast nook of my house. Yeah, so loud. Anyway, we'll keep you posted.
The rope from the anchor was dragging.
The rope from the anchor was dragging. We're trying to find somewhere to stop with the boat attached to the truck. Thankfully, there was a guy pulling a boat that told us, and now we realized, this goes right to what we were just saying, that boat's probably on his way to Stillwater. And now he's going to get the better site. I've been having a great day today, actually. There's been a lot of good things that have happened already. It's only 1:45. All right, here we are, Stillwater Road. It's about 3:18 p.m. Monday afternoon. We're really hoping we'll find a nice site. There's a lot of good ones here. It's hard to find a bad one. There's only a few bad ones, really. It's going to be hot these few days, so we're hoping we get a nice beachy area so we can do some swimming and stay cool. The camera work is horrible. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to let you go for now. I'll let you know when we get there. All right. Tons of sites open. We are 33. It's about 4 p.m., July 6th. Apparently everybody left yesterday. This place is dead. We have so many sites to choose from. We've never had this kind of choice. It was almost too hard to make the decision. The water is so quiet right now. You can see we're just about ready to put the boat in. Have a nice little trip. Here we go, 2020. Beautiful day, unbelievable. So far, so good. We're just pulling up, site 33. All right, we have never been here. This is sight unseen. Wow. We'll explore a little later, but what a huge space here, dude.
I feel like I'm in a fairy tale.
And look at all the wood somebody left
my
us.
I am in a fairy tale.
Yeah, I feel like something is going to go terrible
And there's a
this weekend. Look at clothesline, another little beach side over there. This little table. Wow. Can't see it. 7:30 in the morning. This is what I'm dealing with. Absolute mirror. It's gorgeous. I almost want to get in. It's getting warm already. It's probably 80. Mike's still sleeping. He likes to sleep in. I like to get up. I don't want to miss this. I don't get to come out here enough. I'd rather stay awake more than I sleep. I'm going to flip the camera around. Entrance to the trout pond lean-to. We're gonna check that out. I don't know how far up it is. Nice little babbling brook. Saw some bald eagles this morning. This is the last time I saw bald eagles was here. So here's the trout pond lean-to. Somebody made a chair. Nice big fire pit. Freshly painted. The sun's washing it out. Just typical lean-to, but definitely might be the place to come next time. Right down the brook, right down the hill is a brook. You can hear it. What a cool spot. Short little hike behind Trout Pond, like a mile. Not sure what lake it is. Clear Lake maybe? We'll figure it out. Really pretty though. buggy as hell. Well, we got site 33, Spruce Island. It's a beautiful site. I'm gonna show you how we got it set up. Let's take a look at what is behind me. Nothing but beach, beautiful water. It's been 2 beautiful days so far. We spent a lot of time swimming right there. Not too many people out here. According to the guy, the kid that was at the boat launch inspecting boats, everybody pulled out Sunday. So here's what we got on the beach that you enter. We call this the front beach, but really it's the beach that is facing north. So behind me, right over this way, I think is north. So let's see what it looks like as you get up on the island. So a quick little pathway. Let's fast forward this part. It's my tent and Mike's tent. Got it set up here. Of course, we got the tarp. It might rain tomorrow. It's been great for the shade though, because it's wide open above us right now. You can kind of tell that it's providing us some good shade. Picked up this table. It's been awesome for us. Fire pit area, which we have well groomed and ready to go for tonight. So as we sit, this is what we're looking at, and here's the view, the backside of the island. And here is where we do swimming on the other side. Mike parks his boat over there so that he can get the solar cells in the sun. But really this side is the backside of the island. It's nice and calm. This is kind of where we've been unloading firewood that we find on the shore and stuff. And at night, he'll bring the boat around. So as we walk around, there's a cool grassy area. Haven't really spent much time over there, but beyond it on the other side of the island is another nice beach. Thunderbox, 25 yards, 50 yards, I don't know, back in the woods. But it doesn't get much better than this. So far, I'd have to say, and I think Mike would agree, this is our favorite site we've had at Stillwater. We've been to 10, 3, 14, 23. We've been to a few others, and they're all good. Man, there's some great sites. There's only a few bad ones here, but all right. So that's 33 Spruce Island in a nutshell. Preparing some dinner tonight. We got just some instant mashed potatoes.
Got the water right there, pocket rocket. That'll boil really fast.
But more importantly, the moment we've all been waiting for is this pork tenderloin we had marinating is now cooking on a nice little charcoal bed.
These are onions
And
in olive oil and garlic salt.
I'd say they got another 5 or 10 minutes. They're looking pretty good though.
Oh, yeah.
Mike might have gone a little overboard here.
Yeah, let me put more on. Speaking of more on.
There, that's enough. For the record, I do not approve of this fire. It's unsafe.
I fully
It's too
approve
dry.
of this.
And so
It's fully safe, and I approve.
Well, we had some rain this morning. I jumped out of bed, tripped on my way out of the tent, got all muddy, everything's met, and then I realized, why the hell did I even get out of the tent? But now we're just trying to get some fire started, get some breakfast going. I think the rain has gone through. passed through. It seems like it's clearing up a little bit. Could we be lucky enough to have 3 beautiful days in a row? Maybe. Alright, we're heading up to check out the cliffs and the sites that are in the number 40s. Down on the big chunk of the lake down by the boat launch. We don't really, not very familiar with down there, so we'll check it out. All right, we're making pizza 2.0. Mike's got a good idea. Walk us through today. What are you doing now, Mike?
Well, I've got a pizza mix in the bag. Some oil.
The oil popped.
That needs to be 110 degrees.
What's your finger tell you it is?
Not.
Not yet.
And you dump it in there.
Okay.
With the yeast, and you smush it around.
Add yeast. As such. Great job, Mike. Take bag. Pour water in with yeast and pizza mix. And how much oil was in there?
2 tablespoons.
So it's a packet of yeast, 2 tablespoons of oil, and what kind of pizza mix? Like ready?
Flour.
Just
Sugar. And there's not much oil left in there.
Yeah. He put the oil in a bag, everything together, which was pretty smart. Or he just moved that fast. And now knead. And knead. And there, that's it. Pizza. We'll eat that later. Look at that. We got a couple rising. Oh, it's just the air in the bag. I thought it was the dough that was rising so big. What's the other one look like? Same.
Yeah. They're good.
Nice. Okay. Sorry. Terrible. All right. What's the foil for?
Flatten it out. Dude, that's great.
Don't you? So hot. So hot.
All right, let me see what the temperature is. Oh yeah, about 900 degrees.
I know, that's gonna go fast. So see what we did there is we had 2 grates. So we took a bottom one, we built a fire, we got some nice hot coals. I don't have any idea how this is gonna work, but we put the bottom grate across, took some of the hot logs out. Now the plan is to take the pizza pan and put it in the oven.
And I don't know how we're gonna get it out.
We'll poke it out from the other side.
Really fast.
Whew.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. And hopefully the next time you see that pizza, it will be beautiful. All right, the pizza's been cooking for a little while. Let's take a look-see and see how she's looking. Oh boy, not too bad, not too bad. We'll let you know how it tastes. Action.
Action.
Holy mackerel.
That was good.
This has been a trip for the ages. We are sitting here on our last night. Temperature's about 75. It's been The weather has just been phenomenal.
And that breeze feels so good.
Such a nice breeze right now.
And it's fueling our fire.
The water has been gorgeous. We found this awesome sandbar. We could walk out like a quarter mile into the lake. It was just unbelievable. Really,
And Paul put his goggles on and his snorkel, and he saw.
definitely saw fish. They were, I don't know what kind of fish. I think they were rock bass, maybe. They were like this big. So, swimming around under me, they were like this big. But it was just cool because it's just been a great experience. Every step of the trip has been terrific. We were nervous, as I'm sure you've seen so far, that we weren't going to get a sight because the weather's been supposed to be so nice. But we got here, and as I'm sure you've seen, there was barely anybody here. We had our choice. It was actually a difficult choice. So which site do we want to take? So,
Yeah, and the DEC steward that was checking our boat, he said, yeah, everybody left. They were here for the 4th of July weekend, and everybody's gone.
everybody left Sunday, and we got here Monday. So seriously, weather's been great. Great site 33. It's fantastic.
And we went up for a ride. We saw sites 39.
39, 40. 40 had a rope swing, small, but pretty remote, down in that way in that corner. We've never been down there. I love the cliffs.
And again, I ran over the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, somewhere in this video, I'm sure there was a point when Mike was filming and we weren't quite paying attention. So Stillwater Reservoir, in case you don't know, is a reservoir, and there are stumps, there are shoals. There's a party boat out there. We haven't seen a boat over here the whole time. They're probably like, who are they talking to? But anyway, there are shoals just below the water, and the water's low, so you don't know what you're going to find. For the most part, we did well, but
Yeah.
I just don't understand why they don't put buoys or some sort of light system just so you know where they are. Because a couple nights ago, there are a couple things that I wanted to make sure we told you, and that's why I had Mike. I wanted to sit down with him. First of all, we got our uniforms on. We made sure for our white t-shirt and gray shorts. We got that check.
Yeah, your hat's color is off.
Yeah, but that's okay. This signifies that I'm a higher rank than you are. So, so anyway, we was it our first night here that a boat was going out there. It's so dark out there. I mean, the moon has been almost full, so you can see pretty well. But was it the first night?
The first night.
We just heard a boat, and we went out to just check it out because we're like, who would be driving a boat at this time of night? And we had our flashlights on, and then as soon as we got to the beach, they stopped. And it seemed fishy, like they saw our flashlights, and they stopped because they wanted to, so then we turned our flashlights off really quickly and just stood there silently. And they started up and kept going again. And then we turned our flashlights back on, and they stopped again. And then they turned their flashlight towards us and blinked it. And the girl said, "Jack!" I thought it was Jason, but she called for somebody. So then we got all freaky in our brains. We're like, what's happening? Are they looking for somebody? Or somebody missing? Like,
Yeah.
why are they
Were we screwing with them when they were like seriously looking for someone?
Right.
And then
We
I
didn't
felt
mean to.
bad.
If you watch this video and somebody was missing named Jack or Jason, and we were messing with you, we might have had a couple drinks, and we might have just been, not me, we might have been drunk the whole time. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so then we wake up the next day. Mike and I are doing something, I forget what, and
Oh yeah.
all of a sudden, boom! This huge explosion sound. And we look at each other like, what the heck was
The
that?
last time I heard that boom, it was 7 houses down that exploded from a gas leak. And thank God the guy came out and he was alive. But that was the same boom.
It was so loud and it echoed through the valley, through the mountains, everything. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Never
Paul
heard
and
it.
I looked at each other and we were like,
Way beyond a firework. We had let off some
What?
fireworks the night before, just a couple
what
of bottle
was
hazards.
that?
But this was no M80. This was, and then Mike looked up, and he saw a jet moving pretty fast,
and super high.
Yeah, so we think that we witnessed a jet breaking the
sound barrier.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. And it went away. And then later in the day, there were a couple of other jets up. Now, just so you get a little background, if you Google Earth it or look it up, and if you don't know, Stillwater is pretty close to Fort Drum, which is up in New York, up in northern New York. And so, Mike, you know, we just hear these powerful jets flying over. Yeah, way louder than that, though. That's pretty good. And Mike could see him. It was hard to see him, but there were jets flying around.
I found them. They look like F-18s. And I could see one of them just doing massive maneuvers and turning around. And Paul said, I think there are two. And I was like, no, I
heard
one.
two. It sounded like two. I didn't see them at all, really.
But I got my binoculars and I looked up and I saw, like, yeah, there was one doing these crazy maneuvers, and there was one behind him, like, just maneuvering right behind him, almost like they were, I'm sure they were doing a mock dogfight.
Yeah, because the one turn that I did see, because the sun hit it just right, and then I lost it again, but the one turn I saw was really sharp. I think somebody might be here.
Yeah.
Somebody's here?
Yeah.
Huh. We have some people coming to visit us. I don't know who it is. I'm going to leave it rolling now because it could be exciting.
Oh, good. Did you guys drink beer?
Load up. We're going to have a beer with them. We don't know who they are, but if we're murdered, one of them's got a big beard and it's a white boat. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we had some visitors. Nice guys out checking their boat, didn't know we were here. Had a couple beers. I only remember Randy.
Barry.
Barry. And Corey. Nice to meet them. All right, we just got to wrap this trip up. Unbelievable. I would think I speak for Mike. Best trip that I've ever had, probably. I mean, the weather was unbelievable. The last thing you saw was probably the time lapse of us leaving, and that water was perfectly glass-like. Unbelievable. But yeah, it was a great trip. Had some great stuff. Occurrences. We just on the way back. We don't know their names, but let's give a shout out to the guys that were on the party boat. They were like, hey, it's you guys, you make the videos. So yeah, thanks for being one of our 200 viewers. We don't do it for the money, man. We don't do it for the fame. But you're not the first people to say you watched our videos, which is kind of cool. We do enjoy making them. We get bored, but we also like to show people some of the stuff that's available out there. Unfortunately, we're kind of limited ourselves. Moose River Plains or Stillwater, it seems like, but we did a little tough there. We did some others. Anyway, hopefully next trip Mike won't go to bed at 9:30. A couple nights in a row. And we had a great trip. And we're thankful that you watched the video. And we hope you enjoy your trip and learn something from this. And maybe find a nice spot in Stillwater Reservoir. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Well, we won't talk to you. Well, we actually will talk to you, but we're not going to hear you talk bad because we're on video. All right.